13 years ago, a few moms began asking the question, what do children who are on free lunch during the school year do during the summer? That question began a program called Feed Our Kids. As the number of children in need has grown in our school district, so has the Feed Our Kids summer lunch program. Feed Our Kids currently serves about 800 children a day at 6 different sites in Grapevine. It is much more than just handing out a lunch, though. It is spending time with children, playing games, reading books, and sharing. It not only fills the stomachs of hungry children, it feeds their souls as well, and shows them that their community cares for them and that God cares for them.
To me, Feed Our Kids is about just growing in discipleship and really experiencing what it is to have a servant's heart.
Main premise of Feed Our Kids is allowing us to go out into the community and truly serve as the hands and feet of Jesus.
Each summer, our church takes a week in July to serve all of the sites of Feed Our Kids, and we call this Big Week. This year, our week is July 9th to 13th, and our theme is God is Big Enough, because we know God is big enough to help us make and serve 800 lunches each day. We know our God is big enough to help us make a difference in the lives of children and their families, and we know that He is big enough to help us experience change in our own lives.
I became involved in the Feed Our Kids ministry about 8 years ago. And I started out by simply showing up at the church, helping to prepare the meals, and going out to the sites. During that time, I absolutely fell in love with the outreach site. The population of that site represented a group of people that I had become accustomed to working with when I taught school. So almost 6 years ago, I began serving in a site coordinator role there and have loved every minute of it.
I have been volunteering with Feed Our Kids for 5 years now, and I've really just each year been able to see the children benefit from the ministry more and more as I've gotten older. And each day the children come back and they have a bigger smile than they did the day before. And that just really means a lot to me.
Feed Our Kids is more than just feeding them physically. It is an opportunity for us to go out into the community and feed them spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. They walk away filled with the Holy Spirit and filled with the love of our community.
I've seen the kids benefit from the ministry of Feed Our Kids because they're always, willing to come back and willing to tell others, and our numbers have grown. So, yeah. The best way people can help out is just be willing to give as much or as little time to this ministry as you can. If it's 15 minutes or if it's the whole time we're serving, it makes a difference.
Other ways that people can contribute to Feed Our Kids by simply being there is helping to provide some of the donations, which I know we have advertised that at length. I also think it's important to pray over this ministry, pray for all of the people that we will be serving, and pray for all of the volunteers that will be working behind the scenes to help with this during Big Week. Please see your bulletin or go to the website to see how you can be part of God's blessings during Feed Our Kids Big Week.